Now then, welcome back to another episode of Nemson playing on the New World mod pack. And today we are sorting out our resources, because I've got a lot of resources that aren't getting processed. And I don't really want to stand here and manually process them all, and like I probably said in a previous episode, I want to get this all auto smelting and the like. I want to AE it all up. I still want to be able to access it manually for those little crafting things that you need to do, but I also want to, well, when there's only one option for something, like, let's take for example, Prometheum. As far as I know, there's currently nothing for Prometheum apart from making those blocks. So what else am I going to make it into, other than break it down and put it into ingots and have the ingots in my chest? And then I've got ingots. Anything that's good in any sort of like dust form for combining, then I'll probably leave those in dust form and smelt them up as I need them, manually. And then if I've got loads already, I won't need to smelt them manually because I've got the ingots. Will you guys shut up? I'm trying to work over here. Yeah, I've sort of come to the conclusion, looking at the diamond chest, which needs that in it, in comparison to the platinum chest. The platinum chest requires platinum or shiny ingots around an electrum chest to give you a 9 by 12. Well, a diamond chest gives you a 9 by 12 for just 2 diamonds. And I happen to have more diamonds than I have access to platinum right now, so I'm going to use an iron chest, diamond chest, because these are just too expensive. I don't see the point in having these at all. 9 by 10, I mean that's electrum. Electrum I can probably make from somewhere else. Nope, electrum dust, gold dust and silver dust together. Still fairly expensive, and I can just make a gold chest which has got a fairly decent amount. This electrum's 9 by 10. The gold is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 by 9, 9 by 10. Well, may as well have gold. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to have the ores going into the iron chest at the bottom. I'm going to have 2 types of ores. The nether ores and normal ores, and then all the pulverized stuff, and then all the ingots from it. I think I'll probably also have a few other upgraded chests at some point as well, to start putting like quartz all in one place and coal all in one place, and well, diamonds and rubies and all the cool stuff that you can get as well. I'll be sticking those in as well. But for now, that's my new ingot chest, that's my new dust chest, and that's going to be my new ores chest once I've smashed all these ores to pieces and put them all in the chest. The best thing I've found so far about the magnetization, just that. Everything just pops into your inventory, and if it's not in your inventory, it'll float around you for a bit, and then you can just go click, 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 and everything will go in where it's supposed to go, just like that. Just like that. And then the nether ores, we'll take those out again. Tinker's Construct ores, should I take them out again as well? Probably, yes. That's not Tinker's Construct, nor are those. That is Tinker's Construct. So that's the only Tinker's Construct ore at the minute. So let's go block a chest over down by the Tinker's Construct for smelting. Probably hook it up to the AE system eventually, but for now, there's my Tinker's Construct ores sorted. And next is to get the power sources right. So we'll be back in a mo. Okay, so I've made as many steel furnaces as I could get my hands on. I've still got a couple of iron that'll need upgrading, but steel isn't exactly easy to come by. I've got 4 left, I need 8 per chest. And it requires iron dust and manganese dust. Yeah, manganese and iron dust combined make steel dust, 2 steel dust at least, and then you can smelt that into steel ingots to make the steel chests. So I've managed to get together those. I think I've got some manganese ingots up there that I could crush down a bit. But just for the sake of keeping it going, I think I'll do it like this for now. having the slightly lighter ones on the edge actually does give it a bit of a cosmetic nice feel to it. So I might like that to stay as it is anyway. Next, I want to put I'm stuck. Go this way. Next, I'll put in the hoppers on the top of the furnaces, so that whatever the AE system puts in at the top there, which I'll take these out as well because that'll be in the way. Whatever the AE system puts in at the top will go through the crushers, which are these bad boys here. Will go in the crushers first and then get crushed down into dust, and then the dust will travel through here and into these. So in these, let's get some AE. I'll work out exactly how much I'm short and go and make that stuff in a bit. But we've got basic import buses and basic export buses. And that's pretty... Oh, I've got 8 there. That's good. Good to know I've still got 8 around. I'll keep them on me for when I finish up. So we're going to have a basic import bus probably on the back here. So let's just go down a level. I could get a wrench together and sort that out, but basic import buses are going to be underneath like so. So they'll import anything from the out slot. In theory, they will import anything from the out slot, and then these basic export buses will be set up along here to export coal, well, charcoal into the machines as a SAR. So yep, we've got charcoal there, so I'll set that one just to show you. It's not plugged into any AE system yet, but I'm going to set it up as I go. I'm going to go and make the rest of what I need once I know how many more bits of AE I actually need, and then we'll work from there. So these guys will then just extract everything they produce. So I will import at the top into crushers, which I've got to make some more crushers. I've got bronze crushers at the minute. I'll try and upgrade them to the best I can. Probably iron, actually, because I'm thinking they're going to be hidden up there, out the way. In fact, what would this look like? Lack of that. Oh, give me. No. Don't be a git. Place block where I place block. There. What's that going to look like from the other side? Cosmetically, I'm not really going to see it because I'm going to put that area in as well. So, yeah, forget that idea. Don't need to worry about that. These will just basically go on the hopper like so. Sit up there like that, and then I'll block in behind the hoppers, and away we go. So, that's the next stage. Well, I have been pretty busy. Been running around all over the place trying to get stuff sorted. And now I just need a bit of water. Give me some water. Thank you. The farming is going well. May as well do a little bit of this while I'm here. And smack, and smack, and smack you. Come on. There you go. Oh, give me that as well. Magnetism with that is awesome. I tell you. Don't need any more sugar cane right now. I hear stuff. I hear nasties. Where are you, nasties? Okay. Forget you, nasties. Nope, not got any in there. Nothing left in there. And, yep, that's it. I knew I had a few more somewhere. I've been busy downstairs doing a lot of stuff, digging and stuff. I'm actually going to keep that guy away, the Fortune 2 one, because I'm not needing that quite as much now. I've got this Uber pickaxe from the Tinkers from last episode, but I have been fairly busy. I still want to put some lights in above that spawner to stop it working when I don't want it to be working, because every time I come down this ladder I get some zombies spawn. Yeah, check this. This is the range at the minute. Now these steps I'm thinking of changing for mini blocks, micro block substitutes. Currently, round the back here, I've got an awful lot of stuff sorted out. Ding. That one. Here we go. a load of iron dust and a load of manganese dust, which I basically just crushed all my ingots down into dust so that I can take the dust and I can take the iron dust and I can make myself steel dust, which I'll then cook up in the furnace. Oh, this one? Why not this one? Why not indeed? I'll just stick that one in there. Nope, that's iron dust. Steel dust in there, and let's get some of this. Nope, nothing in there. I've used all this already. I've used all that already. There's got to be some down here. This section over here, I've now assembled my tree farm. The epic tree farm for charcoal. Yep, there it goes. That's it in action. It's still very manual. I've still got to come along and I've got to grab the fir logs. So I'll do that now. Grab the fir logs and also stock up the saplings. So let's take a couple of bits of saplings along as well. Put those into there. Still got to manually do all this. So, no, it's got no wood yet. Nope, no more wood yet. Just shoot that one, why don't I? Yep. There we go, there's some more. So you get quite a lot of wood from these. He's just demolishing that one, so we'll leave that one for now. And I'm getting a lot of lag while I'm doing this as well. I'm not sure that my PC can handle this for much longer. I think this section over here needs to be something I move from. That generator's full. I've just recently filled all the generators up with charcoal. I've got this little rig over here that I've recently set up, which is basically doing this, burning the fir logs, making more charcoal. So all I'm doing is I'm having to put the fir logs in here, like so, and then the fir logs get pumped up and out, like this, and along the tops of the furnaces, and dropped into the tops of the furnaces, which is the way it needs to be. AE system can't do that without using hoppers, because the AE system tries to insert it in the correct slot, and the correct slot for logs is the Bernie slot, not the slot that does the thing. So I'm having to use Buildcraft for now, but I will AE up when I've got a load more iron. This isn't too bad. The only problem is it's like they're wandering along slowly, then they drop into one, and then they move along and they drop into one. So it's only filling up from one side to the other. It's not just going straight in, which is where I want to AE it. And over on this side, all the hoppers drag all of the finished charcoal out and to the chest over here, and then that fills up over here. I'll take one of those, and then that pumps across and fills up the furnaces, and anything that can't go into furnaces ends up in this chest. And as you can see, I've been running it for some time already, so let's take a couple of stacks of that. I want to automate all this with an AE system, but I need an AE system to have a power source. The power source I really want is steam. I want to use steam power to get my MJs. Thank you. Just pop them in there. But it's working fairly well. This spacing seems to be working nicely because the trees can grow together. I've got a platform all the way up there that does what I need it to do. What I'm working on is just finishing off the floor level, because I don't want to have to worry about falling in. I want to be able to run around all over the place when I feel like it, where I feel like it. So that's what these are for. But I'm not going to bore you with just placing these. I'm going to pop these in this chest over here, along with the iron dust. I don't need that on me. Don't need that on me. Don't need that on me. Keep those to one side. Yeah, I don't really need all of this stuff on me at the minute, but I know roughly where it is, so it's okay. Right, so now, one of the first things that I'm going to need is a tank for creosote. I'm pretty sure that this creosote oil can be burnt as well as used. Plus I'm getting lots and lots of saplings from the fir trees. More saplings than I'm ever going to need, because you only plant 4 and then you get a stack when it breaks it all down. So I've got more saplings than I'll ever need, so when I'm automating it all, I'll have something to put saplings in, and so I'll use that. And this, if it's going to be the place where I get all of the power in the world coming down, I'm going to need quite a large power source. I'm thinking of aiming to have my power source over here, have some tanks and things set in. I might have tanks set into the floor, but for that I'm going to need iron tanks, and for iron tanks I'm going to need a bending machine, rolling machine, that was it. And I think I put a rolling machine upstairs. I think I did. We go and check back upstairs, get the rolling machine, and we can get that set up. But then I can do some steel plates in the rolling machine to start making iron tanks and the like. So the rolling machine is really simple to make, but the power supply for it has got to be temporary because I just need something to get me going for now. So there's the rolling machine. There we go. So I've been thinking about what type of power source I can use. What type of engine will be quick and simple, and I reckon my best bet right now is going to be a combustion engine, Stirling engines. So I'll use the Stirling engines. I've got 3 already from my quarry experiment downstairs, so I'm going to make another couple, which are very simple to make again. And then in the Stirling engines I can use the charcoal that I'm making and pump out a load of power. And to make the energy travel into the AE system, I just need to do some Buildcraft energy conducting pipes. All very temporary for now, but I want to get that AE system up and running, and then I can start using that AE system to automate everything, get my rolling machine set up and everything like that, and I'll be back in a little while. Alright, so we've got what we need, I think. Spares. We've got everything that I think I need. I've got now, just going with 5 Stirling engines for a start. Actually, let's take some redstone. Got 5 Stirling engines to start off with, just to get cracking on. And I'm going to install them down here because I want the rolling machine to be, let's see, let's have the rolling machine just there. And I'll just work on the rolling machine now. All of this that I'm doing now is just going to be a temporary fix, just to make sure that things are in working order for me. And I'm planning on literally just covering up this area once I've finished. So I'm just going to hide everything down here. So, whoa, where did that go? Oh, there it is. Jolly good, jolly good. Right, so we're going to have the 5 engines just literally pumping up and out. So it's going this way, basically. Yeah. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll have some conductors coming this way. And wrench them. Didn't bring my wrench. Okay, fine. Let's do it this way then. I always find this is a problem with these sort of things in Buildcraft, is you need to get that right first. And I still need 2 wrenches. I still need to wrench it, should I say. I think I put my wrench down in here. Nope, I put it down out here. Oh, I'm all over the place at the minute. I've been working so hard to try and get something going on these guys. That it's being quite a pain, really. But I'm getting there. I'm getting there. No, up. Give me the up, up, up. Why you no want to do that then? Have I done something wrong? I thought that was possible. It is possible. I know it's possible. So why isn't it doing it? Okay then. Right, well, fine. Have it your way, Modpack. Have it your way. I will not give up so easily. Right, so let's put this here, here, and we will have that there, and suck it. Done it. We need some levers, so I'll just make 4 levers. You never know when you're going to need levers. Always going to need levers. On, and stock that up with some charcoal. And stock that one up with some charcoal. Right, and then we're going to go up here with these. Out that way. Now, do I need to put all of these to be wooden? I'm guessing I do need to put them as wooden. So we'll swap them around now. I brought enough, don't worry. I knew that. I knew it. That was just putting them there just to set the engines in the right place, that's all. And that one goes there. Right. And then that goes up to that rolling machine, and this one will come up to the AE machine. And pazunk. So, now we just need to start these other ones going, and I could do that with redstone, but now I've got a gap. I will use the gap and turn them on that way. I've got to come down here and manually fill them up for now anyway. So this now seems to be the best fix for the job. I don't want to put half a stack in any of them. So lava bucket? Yeah, lava bucket. That'll keep it going for a minute. That'll get started at least. And let's see, that should be more than enough power really, because those output 1 MJ each. So that's 5 MJs, which is 250. Yeah, I might need some more, because that's close to being offline. So I am going to need some more power. Rolling machine's currently got full power, so that's a good thing at least. But the power then loops around and goes back into the AE system, which currently doesn't have enough. It needs 38, it seems, just for this bit. Wow. Oh, it's got both sides though, hasn't it? Yeah, and it needs both sides. So I need to go and make another couple of engines and add them into the mix. Shouldn't take me long though, and I'll be back when I've got something else done. I'm going to start automatically setting those up while this is running. Catch you in a minute. Okay, so what you see here is the charcoal being automatically transferred into the furnaces by the AE system. I just put some stacks in here. It doesn't matter where they are at the minute in the AE system. All these chests are just storage spaces at the minute until I get AE chests sorted. But behind here, I've got the storage bus working on a few of these chests. You can just about see them through the back there. So that's now basically just taken all my charcoal and filled it into as many of these as possible from around the back. Like so, yeah. I'm using a lot of resources up to make this work, but once I've got it working, ores will come in and get processed straight away, which is really what I'm after. So iron ore, copper ore, and gold ore are 3 that I want to make sure that I get sorted virtually straight away. I might as well take that tin ore as well. So I'm going to set the AE system up to sort that out for me. Now I've got just enough power. It's still not quite enough. It's still going online offline, but it's working at the minute. So let's go iron down into there. So these precision export buses cost quite a bit as well, because you've got to make a normal export bus and then put one of the little gold things to make them a precision. Yeah, but that's fine. So let's go with gold being processed in there. So now any gold will go into that that grinder and that come through here and end up going into that iron furnace there and being smelted up. I'm going to make this one virtually all iron going into there. I'm going to make this one virtually all copper going into there. Already done the gold, so then we'll go on to the not so precious, not so regular materials going into there. So we should start see these coming into action when I've put these things into the AE system. Pop those into there like that. And that should start reducing the numbers already, look. Yeah, it's already taking them out of the system and putting them into those grinders up the top there. See? All nicely lit up. So the iron ore got transferred into there. The gold got transferred into there. Copper into there. And tin into there. Now the one thing I want to test is whether or not different types of copper ore do the same thing. Because at some point I also want copper dust, pulverized copper. Because I don't really want to have to do the ingots again. I want some of these to smelt down again, because iron dust and the like are still going to be pretty useful. Actually, I'm going to get rid of that. Iron dust, the manganese dust that you've just seen me make steel out of, copper and zinc, I think it was another one that I actually need. So I need some dust. But now, what's happening with the AE system is it's automatically going into the furnace when it comes through the hopper, being smelted in the steel furnace, which is pretty fast, making an ingot, which is then getting sucked into the AE system and goes into the chest. The iron dust, pop all that in there. That'll go straight through and start making iron for me as well, which is uber cool. Very quick, very powerful. All run off charcoal and nothing really fancy about it. It's cool, smelts really fast, but it's not a fancy process that I'm putting myself through here. And iron. I'm going to take the... Actually, I need to put the iron into there, because I don't want it going into any other location. It will try and put iron into another location. It will try and take this location first, though, if it's got it. So there's 2 in there. 2 in there right now. None in there. None in there. And none in there. Check back up. There's 3 in there, which is excellent. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see, folks. So now we go to the rolling machine. And we get the rolling machine to start making us some iron. Because we need some of these iron tank walls and iron tank gauges. So we need iron tank walls, which it doesn't actually tell me what to do with it. Here we go. Iron plates makes 8 iron tank walls. And 4 iron ingots makes 4. So I need 8 iron ingots to make 8. Is that right? 8 iron ingots to make... Yeah. Okay, cool. So we'll get that started now as well. We'll start rolling out those. Put 4 in each there. So I've got the iron right now, and I really need to get these started making, so I'm going to get making a load of iron plates and then build myself an iron tank, probably under here somewhere, and start putting the creosote into it so I can pump the creosote back up into the next thing. The iron tank, I also am going to need the steam version, the steam what are they called again? Steam boiler, turbine. No, I will try and get the turbine housing though. I'll try and get that sorted. But this is the boiler. The boiler is the first stage. Let's see if the boiler can show up quickly. Thank you. Low pressure, high pressure. That one with firebox. That one with firebox. High pressure is steel plates, low pressure is iron plates. I'm going to go for high pressure because I plan on pumping quite a lot of steam out from this one boiler. I think this is going to work, and I need steel plates for that, which is why I've made all the steel that I could and dumped that into the AE system so I can make a steel high pressure boiler system with a liquid firebox. Firebox. A liquid firebox. Come on in the eye. Thank you. Liquid firebox. There we go. So I'm going to have a liquid fueled firebox, and I believe the liquid fueled firebox can take creosote oil. So that's my next stage. And then once I've got a ton of power coming out in the form of steam, I'll put that into steam engines, and power up a load of these things. I might actually go a bit more thermal expansion and make some redstone energy conduits and lead them around all over the place. So we'll end up with taking the generators out and running red energy conduits up into those straight from the steam engine area. The other thing I want to do, I just want to keep making the charcoal for these things. The AE system will then beam charcoal into the other areas as we go, and the charcoal can also go into engines that can generate power, and we're basically just going to have a big bustling, eco-friendly, I don't know, based on the trees anyway, so it's a renewable source, because these saplings for all of that wood and plenty of saplings. I can use the saplings for another power source and all sorts. So basically this is going to be generating all of my power. These trees in this chunk area here is going to generate all my power for me. And I think in here you can see, the fir logs can be turned into charcoal in the coke oven, making the creosote up, which the charcoal can also be burnt in the solid fuel firebox to make steam from that as well. So I'll have creosote being used for steam and charcoal being used for steam under here, pumping out into the AE system, which will then do everything else for me, moving everything around and controlling and maintaining everything, so everything's automated. And in theory I'll have myself an on-off switch for it all as well, just to shut it down for those laggy moments when I don't really need it. Well, that's that. These are the bits and pieces. I'm going to try and fill the gaps in as well, set them back a little bit like I have done that one over there. Bronze, got all of the bronze, I'm setting those back. I'm going to try and mix some metals and things like that, see what that goes on as. I think all the recipes are NEI though, so I won't bother showing you, I'll just get on and do that. And this whole storage system here is probably going to end up looking like that. A simple chest. You see it's flicking because the AE system is not getting all the power it needs right now. Well, that's that. End of episode. I think I've done a lot of work. You can see the progress. You can see how far it's gone. They definitely need a lot more power to make this a quicker job. Might even put two on. One on each side and power them, or two on the same side and power them, and then have a double chest. Yeah, why not? But it's working. I'm glad it's working, but there's a lot more to do with the metal side of things. And at the minute, though, I'm quite happy with it set up like this. Oh, one more thing before I go. Let me just show you up here where it crosses over. The AE system from down there behind the furnaces comes up and along and down into there, and that goes into have buses at the back of all the chests to make all the chests part of the network. But this also, the ender chest here, has an import bus, and I've hidden that down behind there. So I think I put one blue, a single blue on the back there. So whenever there is a quarry going, it will bring in the items straight away and deposit them into this sortings area, into these chests, and then from those chests it'll get processed with everything else. Ta-da! That's as my small child would say. Ta-da! All done. Ta-da, ta-da. So that's it for this episode, folks. Thank you very much for watching once again. This episode, sorry about it being a little bit broken up into lots of things, but I had lots of things to deal with, but I still wanted to show you what was going on. So, until next time on the New World, I will be seeing you. Bye!